that was lovely. That was a lovely start. I start the live and the camera falls over. Let's try that again. Okay. Are you guys good? You good? Are y'all good? Everybody okay? Nobody has any contusions, I hope. Head injuries, facial lesion, everybody's okay, right? That was not pleasant. Okay. I want to try my light table tonight. I'm going to see if I can get it working. I have some cardstock. This is the one that I got. It's A3. Isn't that funny? A3 LED light pad. And I haven't tried it yet. Aaron did pull it out when it first came because he wanted to look at it, because he wants to use it for his drawing sometimes, for his illustration work, I guess for tracing or something. But hold on, let me zoom you guys out a little bit. So the thing is, the diamond paintings that I'm working on, they're small, right? They're this big. And this light table, as you can see, is quite a bit bigger. But I think I have an idea. Although my paper isn't big enough, so it might not work. But we're going to give it a try. What I'm thinking is that maybe I can cover the space outside of the diamond painting and have it work. So let's see. First, we have to get it plugged in. Linda says, I have the same light pad that I ordered from your Amazon list, and I love it. That's awesome. Look at the camera. It's like freaking out. It's like, I don't know where to focus. This is too much white. All right, let's see. Well, I'm glad to know, Linda, that it works well. It looks like a good light pad, and it wasn't super expensive at all. So it has a very long cord. My goodness. I don't even need all of this. Maybe I should go, maybe I'll run the cord over here and plug it in. So it's going underneath the camera. And I'm going to grab, real quick, I'm going to grab that. See, look at how tiny this is. So my thought is, if I use this, like this, then I'm going to have all this bright light around it. And I don't think that'll be good. So I'm going to attempt to cover this space with black cardstock paper that I have. So let me get this plugged in real quick. And I'm going to grab that cardstock. Okay. Can you guys hear the noise that my husband's making in the kitchen? Can you guys hear that, or is it far enough away that it's not bothersome? Because I can shut my door if... Oh, I don't have black. Oh, I was hoping there was black in here, but there is navy blue. So let's try that. No, you can't hear it. Okay, good. I have the door open. If I close it, it's going to get really warm in here, so I'd rather leave it open, but if there's distracting background noise, I can close it. So let's see. If I do this... See, what I want to do, this is just temporary because I really wanted to try it out tonight. But what I would like to do is I'm going to buy a mat, like a black, kind of heavier, not plastic, but maybe like a vinyl kind of mat. Maybe like a black vinyl placemat would be perfect. And then I'll take an X-Acto knife and I'll cut just this square out of it. And then I'll use that when I'm doing the paint gem kit diamond paintings because they're all like the same size. That's my idea. I think I might have to cut this one in half. Well, let's see what this thing looks like lit up. Where's the, how do you turn it on? Oh, look. Let's see. No? Did I do something wrong? Do I need, Oh, I know what it is. My surge protector has individual buttons. Okay. There we go. Try again. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so let me zoom you in so you can see the difference in the diamond painting itself. I don't know, are there different? Yeah, there's different levels. So see how dark it is without the light? And then now you can actually tell that there's lettering on there, right? You can't see it without. But it is very bright unless I cover it. So let me try this. I think I might have to cut this one in half. I wish there were black in here. I really thought there was. I do have regular black construction paper, but I feel like it might be too thin to block out the light. I don't know. I could be wrong. Just guessing. So let's see. I mean, that gets most of it, except for these two little corners. Let's see. Although then I can't. I gotta get to the button. See, that does work. I think my idea will work. I'll just buy a mat. I mean, this will work for tonight. But yeah, check it out. Look at that. Boom. Brilliant. It's almost too bright on high. Low or medium work pretty well. Ooh, don't get stuck on. We don't need another fall, guys. Come on. Come on, keep it together. All right. Exciting. Okay, let's get our stuff out. So we have our roller, which we won't need until the end. Our pen, stylus, placer, whatever you want to call it. It could have lots of different names. Camera doesn't want to focus. Come on, camera, do better. Really? You still won't focus? What's the problem? Are you too close? No? No? Why? My camera's acting like it's stuck. Now it won't zoom in or out. Oh no. What is happening? What's happening, camera? Are you okay? It's stuck, you guys. Why is it not zooming? Oh my gosh. Did it hurt itself in the fall? Hold on, you guys. I'm going to restart the camera. How crazy. Technical difficulties. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, it doesn't want to shut all the way. Oh, no. I think my camera might have been injured. That's not good. No bueno. All right, hold on. Let's start it back up. That's not the camera. Look how dirty that is. Oh my gosh. That's my laptop onboard camera. It always gets so dirty. Okay, let's go to the other one. There we go. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened. It had a hiccup. All right. Again, so we have our pen. This is the pen. There we go. Yes, focus. Good job, camera. And we have our diamond painting. We're going to do the black hole. What else? We need a tray. I know, Jennifer. I'll have to take a better look at it after the live and see. It doesn't seem to want to close all the way. I'm like, oh, please. I do not need a broken camera. That is way too expensive. But I mean, it's working, so. What else do we need, guys? Do you know? Who knows? You guys have been doing some diamond painting lately. We need some, it just had a moment. It just needed a moment. We need some wax. Need to blow on it like it, yeah, like an old Nintendo cartridge. We need some tweezers. Might be helpful. And let's see, we're going to start with A, which is black. We need our gems. Okay. And we can begin. Who else is doing diamond painting tonight? Anybody? If not, what are you guys working on tonight? Anything? Okay. So we're going to start out the gate with the big numbers tonight because I'm going to do this whole center part. May, you working on a diamond painting? What are you working on? What kind of design is it? Jennifer, you're working on relaxing. That's legit. Oh, you're almost done with it, May. Chelsea, you're doing diamond art sea life coasters. Very cool. I like sea life stuff. Rachel, you're crocheting? Linda, you did diamond painting for 2 hours. You must have made a lot of good progress. It's an 11 by 16. Wow, that's a pretty good size. That's a wall hanging right there. All right, I'm going to start off with the big one, which is this end, which picks up, I think it's 5 or 6 gems. So we're going to go into the wax here. I'm going to put some wax on the tip, like that. And we're going to use that to pick up. Let's see, how many do we get? Oh, that one jumped out. Oh, it's just 4. This is a small one. I do have a different pen that has exchangeable heads, and I do have some bigger heads that you can, I think, up to 10 pieces. Oh, you know what? I have to take the plastic off of here. That is important. Last time I forgot to take the plastic off the wax. I didn't realize it was there to begin with. And now I have to take the plastic off of the painting because the sticky stuff is underneath there. It's kind of important. Here we go. Now I have to make sure not to get the paper on the sticky part. That would be disastrous because I think even if I pull it off, there's going to be those paper fibers left behind. So I should tape this, shouldn't I? Maybe I should tape this down so it can't really move any closer. Might be a good idea. I have tape. I do have tape somewhere. Where's my tape? Where did it go? Where did it go? Let's see. Oh, I know where it is. Hold on. I got it. I'm becoming more and more talented with what? What am I becoming more and more talented with? I'm not doing anything special. Okay. Just put a few pieces, just so we don't have to worry so much about bumping it and creating a total epic disaster. That should be enough. Oh my goodness, I'm thirsty. Okay, here we go. Let's get this baby started. We're starting late tonight, so we gotta hustle. Hopefully this one won't take 3 hours. I'm gonna go at it from the side. Actually, maybe I should start on this side. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Maybe it's all a mental construct. All right, let's start off straight. How about that? Yeah, we're not starting off straight. Come on, guys. Get with it. Tina says it's pretty easy and smooth sailing once you get into a groove. That's true. Once you get going, it's just a lot of repetition. Now you want everything to be pretty nice and snug. The nice thing, or the bad thing, I guess you could look at it either way, about the light table is that it's really going to show these gaps, right? Do you see that? Can you guys see? You probably can't see close enough. But there's definitely a gap between this first line that I put down and the rest of them. But, you know, they're not impossible to nudge around. So if they just need to be scooted over a bit, you can usually accomplish that with your pen. Karen, they have mugs you want to do, like diamond art mugs. I've never seen that. That would be cool. You know what I bought today for future Zen Live that I'm really excited to share with you guys? I bought Lego flowers and a 3D puzzle that turns into a vase for the Lego flowers. So I'm really excited for that live because I think it's going to be super cool. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me right now? Please don't. That is not helpful. I wonder if it's the tray because I used the white trays before and they never did that to me. Maybe it's just me. So, pro tip, you can pick these up if you don't have that many with your finger, but you do have to wet it. You just kind of lick your finger, like when you're turning the page of a book. and it'll help you grab onto them. Now, if you have a lot all over your floor like Tina did, then you find yourself in a pickle because you can't pick them up with your finger. You can't vacuum them. How do we solve that problem? You don't want to get them with your usual broom, right? I mean, I guess you could, but they might get dusty. Oh, I know. I have an idea. You could take a piece of paper, like a stiff piece of paper. Even a piece of printer paper would work. And just scoop them up onto it. And then fold the paper and pour them out that way. Stacy says tape. I think tape would cause more problem though, because then they'd be sticking to the tape. Tina, the green tray kept. Oh, I'm gonna switch trays then, because I'm not about that life tonight. I don't even want to go there. Yeah, it does. I don't know. It seems like it's flat, but I think the problem is that the white tray is made out of a heavier plastic. And so it just stays put better. The green tray is a very kind of cheap, light plastic. Now, I bet, I haven't looked, but I'm willing to bet they have, if you're willing to pay for them, some Primo diamond painting trays that you can buy. Kind of, maybe they have some that are like ceramic. I bet they have some nice ones out there that really stay put so much better. Tammy says they're going to be stuck on my fiance when he wakes up because I don't know where they went on the bed. He's going to have them stuck to his forehead. And we're like, why are you looking at me like that? And you're like, no reason. Oh, Linda says a sticky mat they sell on Amazon works to pick up spilled drills. Mat used also to set the tray. Oh, you can also use the mat to put the tray on to keep it from moving. Yeah, so it's probably like Dyson, I bet. Yes, this pen is on my Amazon store page. Absolutely. There's actually a whole bunch of them. There's some really, really pretty designs. And this is so much more comfortable to hold because it's chunky. It doesn't want to stay put. But yes, I have them on there. I'm looking real quick to see Diamond Art Tray. They have a lot of the cheaper ones. They've got trays you can do your paintings on, but that doesn't look comfortable because you have to put your arm on the edges. Come on now. They must have some really nice quality trays. I have to believe that they do. They can't all be the same plastic. It'd be crazy. I'm not seeing, nothing is jumping out at me. Let me see. What if I filter by customer review and look at the highest rated? Then it's whole kits. There's like a bunch of different trays, but not. There's a whole bunch of the white trays. I'm actually not seeing any heavy duty, high quality trays. That's kind of surprising. I wonder if maybe I wonder if anyone on Etsy has made them, makes them by hand. I would think you could create a lightweight ceramic tray that would be really nice. Well, what do I know? I'm not a ceramics major or anything like that. Don't have any formal training. I'm just speculating. Anna picked out this black hole as one of her top designs in this set that she likes. I picked up the Space 1 and Space 2 sets from paintgem.com. And that's what I'm working through. She picked out about 12 designs between the two sets that she really likes, that we're going to put up in her bedroom when I get done with them, because she has a space themed bedroom. And if you go to paintgem.com and you decide you like some of their diamond art kits or some of their accessories, they have the blue glitter, the pen I wanted, the blue glitter one. They have it back in stock, or at least they did the day before yesterday. I really, really wanted to buy it, but I'm like, I don't need it. I just want it. But if you use my affiliate code, Zen with Nana, when you check out, you'll get a discount on your total purchase. They have some really cute kits. There's other ones I like, but I told myself I have to finish all of the space ones that Anna wants first before I can buy any more diamond art kits. So that's the rule, and I'm sticking to it. But these are the other ones I did so far. I've done 3. And last time we did this one. And if you saw last time I did the diamond art on the live, I put this coating that I had bought on there. So this is what they're typically like when you get done with them. You see how like floppy, it's like they're on there and they're great, but it's there's nothing on there to keep them from coming off. So I did this coating over the top, and you can see the difference. No more floppy. It's still very sparkly, but it's also very stiff now. So they're locked into place much better. So when I get done with this one, I'll do the one from last time and this one and get them sealed up too. The sealant is also available on my Amazon affiliate page, store, whatever you want to call it. Ah, get off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This one's deformed. Doesn't want to stick. Sometimes you'll find some of them that have chips or chunks missing, or they'll be shaped a little bit differently and they won't quite stick the way they're supposed to. Whoa, That was weird. Did you guys see that? It like jumped off of my pen and onto the sticky, and I didn't even push it down. It's almost like it was magnetic or something. That was weird. Weird indeed. Oh no, I pushed it too much. Too far. You know what I just thought of? I wonder if, I mean, it seems to be a cool light. It doesn't seem to generate any substantial heat. But I wonder if it's enough to soften the glue. Because I've never had them slide on me like that before. I don't know. Probably not. Doesn't feel like there's any heat at all coming off of this light. And I would imagine it's an LED. They run pretty cool. I like Nana's supply store, Chris says. Yeah, I try to just, make it easier for you guys to access. The nice thing is it's not like sometimes when you do affiliate stuff, and I don't do a lot of that kind of stuff, but I know sometimes the place that you're working with will like increase the price because they're giving your followers a discount. I think that's pretty shady. Thankfully, Amazon doesn't do that. They don't change. There's no difference in the price between you buying it, like you going and searching for it and buying it on your own versus finding it through my affiliate page. It's really just like a place. It's just a link. It's just a place for me to put everything together in one spot so it's easier for you to find, and then it's the exact same as if you had gone and found it yourself. They just give us a very, very, very small portion of the sale for you going to it through our page. It's like usually just 1 or 2%, but it depends on what the item is. Beauty products, I think, are 5%. I think that's or no, maybe they're 4. We just found out the other day that there are video games on Amazon. It's like Amazon gaming. They're like desktop, like the kind of games you would play on your computer if you have a desktop computer, but they're through Amazon. And if you do the affiliate thing for those, I think those are the highest percentage of commission, at like 5%. So there must be gamers out there doing that, I suppose. I'm not going to do that. But then I think the beauty products and groceries are the next one down at maybe 4%. And then I think furniture might be 3%. And then I don't know what's after that. Pretty much everything else is like 2% or 1%. So it's a pretty small commission, but it all adds up if you have a lot of people. That's why if you guys are on Instagram and TikTok, you'll see, I wouldn't really call them content creators because they're not really, well, I mean, I guess they are. That's not fair. They are content creators because they're creating videos, but they'll post like videos of them trying or using different Amazon products just so you can see how they work. And then they tell you to go to the link in their bio, and it takes you to just this giant Amazon affiliate page where they have everything that they've ever made a video about. And they have millions of followers because people love it. They love to follow and see like all the goodies you can use to organize your refrigerator, or the weird containers that you can put in your linen closet to keep your sheets together. And they end up with millions of followers. And so I think those people are probably making pretty good commission off of the Amazon stuff because they do it at such a high volume level. And they probably get a lot of sales. But I think ours will be higher this year because of you guys. Ever since I started doing ZenZone, people have been purchasing more craft stuff and everything. You guys have been really enjoying all of the craft stuff, so that's cool. We'll see. Last year, I wasn't super serious about it. I would just bring it up every now and then. And last year we made like just under $1,000 for the whole year, which, that's a couple bills. It's something. Like I said, it all adds up. I'm really bad though about promoting things. I hate doing it. I don't like, I'm not a salesperson. It's just not my thing. Like, I'll tell you about stuff that I think is cool because I think it's cool and I like to share. But I don't want to be all like, go buy this now. This will make your life better. It's just awkward. I think that's why I don't sign up to do a lot of, I get tons of brand, what do you call them? Like collaboration offers, and a lot of them really are just kind of scammy. Like, I don't trust them to begin with. So I'm not too keen on responding to them to start because they just seem really sketch. But I do get a lot of emails about like, promote this product and we'll give you, this percentage of all the sales, or make videos and tell your following about this and we'll pay you $300. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that just because you're going to pay me money. I'll do that if I think your product is cool. But usually I'll just, do it for free because I think your product's cool. Like, it's not my main thing. Now, if it's something significant, if it's something that is like near and dear to our heart that we actually use, or something that is of extreme benefit to Anna, for instance, like her wheelchair, I'll promote that company all day long because they deserve it. But yeah, some of these other emails I look at and they're like, we checked out your channel and we think you're a great fit to promote our product. And I go and look and it's like, I don't know, something that's just totally unrelated to our family. Something that's like you would see promoted by a 20-year-old man, or you know what I mean, just off the wall. I'm like, yeah, sure you did. You just sent this email out to everyone. That's all you did. That's why one of my biggest tips for you, and Jennifer says, I'll promote it constantly. That's my job. Thank you, Jennifer. That's awesome. One of my biggest tips for anyone who wants to have their own page, or has their own page, or has a vlog, or does any kind of content creation, if you're going to do that sort of thing, pro tip, do not put anywhere public your business email. The business email that you use for serious stuff, like your contact with YouTube and Facebook, or legitimate business correspondence, you can put that on the back end in your account settings, but don't put it in your about section. Don't put it on your website. Don't post it in the comments on your page, because what will happen is the crawlers, the bots, the spam trolls, crawlers, the computers that do they're basically like spiders, and they crawl all over your web page, and they crawl all over your Facebook page, and they read all of your comments, and they look for email addresses. And when they find them, they add them to the database. And then you get all of these scammy phishing emails and stuff like that. And if you use the same email for serious business that you do for other things that you're putting out to the public, it's going to be really hard to discern which of these emails are junk and which are legitimate business correspondence. One of the biggest ways that people who have pages and such get scammed or get hacked is by getting caught up in the wrong kind of business deal because they couldn't tell the difference. They got an email that looked like it was from Facebook or looked like it was from email, telling them that there was a problem with their page, and they had to log in immediately to fix it. And it, came to their actual email. So they're like, of course I'm going to do that. And then you log in and realize it was just a phishing scam, and now they have access to your account and they get into all your stuff. So if you keep them separate, two different email addresses, then anything that comes from the platform to your actual business email is legitimate. And the junk mail goes into the other box. We're almost done with this part. So that's worked for me so far. I haven't had any issues, but I know there's some other content creators who have. And it gets harder and harder all the time. They get really crafty, the scammers. Michael says, same as those scammers who call you to tell you your computer has a virus and they need access to fix it. Well, and nowadays, with all the AI and the voice, you put your voice commands into different things. If they get a hold of the information, they're using it to call people and pretend to be loved ones who need help and say, oh, I'm in jail, or I'm, whatever, in trouble, and I need you to wire me this money right away. And it sounds like your loved one. So you can't tell the difference. You think it's real. And you go do it. And the next thing you know, you've lost a bunch of money. And your loved one is like, what? No, I'm at work. What are you talking about? I'm fine. That's happened to quite a lot of people. And, my rule of thumb, even with my business email or my regular email or any correspondence whatsoever, if it says you need to, log into your account, or if it even says like, we're sending you this offer this month. The credit card companies will sometimes send emails and they'll say, we have an offer for you. If you want to take advantage of it, click here. I won't do that. I will go open Google and go to the credit card website and log in on my own and see if the same offer is there in my account. But I will never click on the link in the email and log in that way. All right. Looks like a black hole. Cool. I gotta tighten it up though. It is loose. I'll squeeze those pieces together better than that. Let's get these put away. It does. It looks just like a black hole, Mike. Like, wow. What were we expecting? Let's see. I have a pusher. I'm going to put it on the end. I'm going to see if it fits on the end of this. I think it goes with this set. I got this roller, right? And this thing here is a pusher. I don't know what it's really called. I'm calling it a pusher because that's what it does. It pushes. And that's what I'm going to use it for. Pushing. I'm going to push it. Push it good. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Switch this out. There we go. Put this piece in. Like that. See? Let's see. See it in action. See if it works. There's a hair. No. No, you cannot. Hi, Elaine in Oregon. Oh, I have a piece of wax. I think that is working. The thing is sliding because I have it underneath the paper. But it does appear to be, whoops, working a little too well. Now I'm knocking them out. That's no good. Where'd this one go? There it is. Okay. It is a lot easier to do when you actually have all the pieces on together, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any big gaps before I went in to do the rest of them. I see a couple of pieces along the edge that look a little shifty, so just trying to clean it up a little bit. That's good. Okay. I think now I'm going to do the M's because there's very few of them. And M is white. Karen, you had hair in yours tonight. You had to take tweezers to get it out. Yeah, sometimes things you don't want to get stuck in there get stuck in there. Jennifer asks if I got Aaron's drawing space done. I did not, but this time it was not my fault because we got off of that live and I said, okay, go finish straightening up your space and tell me when you're done and I will come do your equipment. And I don't know what he did, but he was pretty much MIA for hours. And I never got notice that it was time. So, but there's always tomorrow. I mean, I think he got most of his space like ready. He had, I don't know, he had clothes to put away. He had some more stuff to organize. He wasn't ready. I thought he was ready, but he wasn't ready. So. Yeah, Michael, I've heard about a lot of those scams where they do the game cards. They get people around the holidays with that, right? Like the gift card scams and stuff. It's just sad. Like, I don't know. I figure, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Or, I don't know. I just try to avoid that kind of stuff. My mom's had some issues. And I think it's because she buys things online from places that, it's just like whatever. It's like, oh, that looks like a good deal. But, it's not a reputable, well-known. Sometimes the good deal isn't a good deal, I guess. Like sometimes you should really, most of the time, you should really just get things from a place that, has a good reputation and you have some recourse if something goes wrong. All right, we're going to do C next. And C is this really pretty, like, what is this? It's like a sea foam green or like a light mint. It's really pretty, whatever it is. Mike, you found a black hair in a gallon container of ice cream when you opened it. Oh no. I hope you reached out to them. I'm sure they'll replace it and probably 3 more for free. It's funny how, if you find your own hair in your food, it's not quite as disturbing as finding someone else's hair in your food. Even if it's my husband's hair, I get a little more grossed out than if like, oh, my own hair fell in. Oh, gross. But, you pick it out and you move on with life. And I find my husband's hair in there from him cooking. I'm just a little more disturbed and a little more annoyed. But I still, get it out and try to forget about it. But if you find some stranger's hair, you're like, oh, no, hell no, this is not happening. I'm done. Like, I'll throw the food out before I'll eat it. It's so gross. Tammy, your tree is coming out so good either way. You've got the alcohol markers you're working with? I like those alcohol markers. They were fun to play with. It's going to take a while to figure out what techniques I like the best, because using them in different ways definitely causes a totally different effect. Stacy says, I watched Anna tasting Russian snacks. Fun fact, my great-grandmother was a Volga German who was born in Saratov, Russia. Cool. I don't know a lot about Russia, but I do know that some of their snacks are quite delicious. And it was fun to try them. I kind of feel like, well, I guess it was probably too early. I kind of feel like I should have made those tasting videos we were doing back then more educational. And the materials that came with the snack kits, they did provide some information about the countries and the areas we were tasting snacks from. But I think Anna was a little too young to retain much of that. We're going to be doing more snack tasting just over time, not a lot, but every once in a while. But I think we're going to do one next month with Indian snacks, and I think I'm going to turn it into a curriculum opportunity for her to learn about one of their big holiday traditions. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. Make it a little more engaging. And then other people watching will be able to learn a bit more as well. But the Russian snacks were good. There was someone who commented on one of the old videos. I saw the comment today asking if we had Russian in our family. They said Anna looks very Russian, but there's not any Russian in her genetics. We did 23andMe a couple years ago now. So I know exactly what her genetic makeup is. And I think we thought that might be the case as well, but turns out not so much. Sharon, Indian food is one of your faves. You took a 6-month course specializing in Indian cuisine. Really? I should run by you some of the things. There's like 3 dishes that we were thinking about either trying to find or trying to make to include them in this tasting video so that it's not just snacks, and because they're dishes that are traditional to the holiday that we would be talking about. So maybe I'll see if you know how to make any of them, because I'm not sure if we'll find a good restaurant around here. There's not, surprisingly, there's not a ton of diversity in the food in our area. It's just a lot of chain restaurants and fast food, and not like Ann Arbor was, that's for sure. Ann Arbor had a lot of cooked, fresh, homemade, from scratch, mom and pop, family owned, farm to table kind of establishments that I really miss. I don't miss them enough to go live back in the winter, but I do miss them. Regina, Nana, ask Aaron to read my community chat I sent him. Oh, my honey. Oh, I did mention it to him on the earlier live after you said something, but he is, I'll tell you, he's not good about that. He very rarely looks at his messages, but he did know. I think he said on the live earlier that he would look for it. So hopefully he'll see it at some point. I send him like reels and little videos and stuff that I see sometimes to his messenger, and he doesn't even look at those half the time. So he's not looking at messages from me. Can't guarantee you anything for yours, but I know he was aware of it. He's just not good with that kind of thing. I don't know. His mind is usually on different other things. Tammy, you bought the book I was reading for your fiance for Easter? Cool. Yeah, I want to get back to this. We've got two more chapters to read. So maybe we'll do that again sometime soon. I get a little nervous about it because people were saying, don't do it. You're going to get hit with a copyright strike. I tried to look it up. I couldn't find anything definitive, but it didn't look like the book was going to cause any issues, this particular book. But I'm just trying not to, in case they do end up getting flagged, I'm just trying not to do them too close together. Because if you have 3 or 4 videos, they get flagged within the same month. It's a lot more serious than if you have 3 or 4 videos that get flagged over the course of a few months. Of course, it depends on what they get flagged for. Sometimes even one violation is very serious, depending on what it is. But usually matters of copyright infringement tend to be a smack on the hand the first few times. You found it at Five Below. Cool. Okay, we are moving on. I'm going to do the D's next. That's this light blue color. Michael, my mother mentioned she watched your live about your symptoms when you went to the hospital. She said she had the same burning in her legs. She couldn't walk. Really? Wait a minute. Your mom watches my live streams? Really? Oh my goodness. I feel like I need to sit up a little bit straighter. My legs that day, the issue was the tightness in my calf muscle that had been kind of happening over time. there'd be a few days where my muscles felt really tight in my calves, and then maybe I'd have a day where it wasn't so bad, but then that day it was really tight again. And I was walking to the bathroom, and it just it totally felt like it snapped. It twanged, like if you could picture a guitar string snapping or a piano string snapping. That's how it felt to me when it happened. It was very bizarre. And it did hurt. It did feel uncomfortable. Like I didn't want to step on it. And then it was kind of numb immediately after that. But I still didn't want to put weight on it for a while. And then later that evening, after I got back home from the hospital, it was fairly normal again. I could walk on it again. I could step on it. It wasn't causing me any pain. A little bit sore. It was pretty sore for a few days after that. So I don't know what the heck that was. It was very bizarre. I've never had anything like that happen before. But I think whatever it was, it totally threw me into an anxiety tailspin. I just had a major freak out panic attack over it. And I think that's what caused me to pass out. And I think that's what threw my whole body into panic mode. I still don't have, I haven't received the bill for the hospital. I know that it's $1,000. I know that that I have to pay it because it's copay for walking in the door. I told them I couldn't pay it that day. So they're going to bill me at some point. I'm surprised I haven't received it yet, actually. And when I log into my health center account, the portal, it doesn't show as a bill that I can pay yet. And then the ambulance bill came. That was also over $1,000. But it also said on there that they hadn't run the insurance yet. Now, from what I hear, the insurance probably isn't going to cover much of anything of it. But I did send them the insurance info and asked them to bill it anyway to see what they would do. So I'm waiting to hear back on that now. And then once I get those 2 final bills, then I'll have to start making payments on them. But yeah, that was not a fun day. It's been a really long time since I've had a major panic attack like that, and it was really scary. I used to have them all the time, frequently. Not quite that severe, but I did used to black out from them all the time when they first started happening when I was in my early 20s. Then over time, I got them under control. I learned to live with them. I learned to be more comfortable with them because I understood what it was. And as I did more things and became more confident that I could get through things without having one, they started happening less and less. And then for me, it's always medical related stuff that's the trigger. Anytime there's something going on with my body that I don't understand, can't explain, or that freaks me out, it'll be a trigger for a panic attack. But traditionally, it was more, what's the word? It was what's the word I'm looking for? It was exacerbated by the fact that I was alone with Anna. or alone with my kids. You know what I mean? Because the anxiety would come from, what if something happens to me while I'm alone with the kids and there's no one here to take care of them or no one here to help me? So it was always worse when I was a single parent. But since having, a partner, a husband, the times that I've been with someone, they've been far more manageable and few and far between than when I'm a single parent and I have to worry about the kids. She had that over Christmas. She stayed in the house. I remember you talking about that. I remember you saying you were going to visit her. So she just had like numbness, like the tingling, like kind of the after effects that I had after I passed out, almost like, yeah, it felt almost like when your limbs are coming back, when your leg falls asleep and it's in the process of waking back up and it's all tingly and weird. It's kind of like that, but it was through my whole body. I think it was, I don't know, could have been nerves just misfiring everywhere. Could have been lack of oxygen from when I passed out. It's hard to say. Lisa, I want to join subs, but how do I join? Well, you're in luck, Lisa, because Sharon is sitting right on top of you. And she can help you with that. Look right above your comment. Sharon's there. Sharon can help you out with that. She's been walking almost everyone through it. Oh, that's 2. We got a 2 for 1. I better pick up the pace. I keep forgetting that I started late tonight. I wonder what my husband's doing. Maybe he's drawing. I don't know. Oh, Leanne, your colonoscopy is this coming Thursday. Well, it's a good thing you're going back in to get it done. Don't be nervous. It's not a big deal, really. Just try not to be nervous. I think once you get it done, you'll realize it's not as big of a deal as you're worried it is. Did you happen to get them to give you any kind of easier prep for it so that you don't have to try and choke down all that fluid again? Chris, is Anna going to read more stories? Chris, she still has to finish that autism book. I was just thinking about that yesterday, actually. Kind of forgot about it. It's been in a pile, and we've been doing so much to get ready for that interview that I lost track of it. But yeah, she needs to finish that. So I think I was just thinking that I should have her do that on a live next week. So maybe the Tuesday live stream, I'll have her try to finish or at least get through the next couple chapters of that that autism book that she's been reading. The Monday sub live, I'm going to be editing the tasting video, because subs got to sit through the making of the tasting video this last week, and they indicated that they would like to watch me do the editing of the tasting video to see how that side of things goes. It could end up being a very long sub live. It typically takes me a couple of hours to edit a video, especially if I'm chit-chatting in the process, but I'm going to try to focus and make it interesting and educational, and hopefully I can get it done within 2 hours. So Monday sub live will be editing. Tuesday public live will be Anna reading. Yeah. I really need to be making more videos, you guys. I'm seeing the difference this month in the YouTube ad revenue, because last month I was posting all of those old videos and people were going back and watching them, and that was super helpful for us to make enough money, because our head count is not high enough. I haven't been doing that this month because so many people were complaining about there only being old videos. So I kind of, took the wind out of my sails with posting them. And plus I've been really busy. But I'm definitely seeing it's like half of the ad revenue so far this month because of it. So I'm thinking, even if I don't post those older videos, I could be making like 10, 15-minute videos out of our live streams. And I need time to sit down and edit. And I haven't had it. I need to make it. So I need to make that happen, because we really need that extra content. We really should have right now videos going up every day. So like on the days when we do sub lives, I should be posting a video that is a smaller chunk of video from a bigger public live stream for the people who don't want to sit through the hour-long live stream, right? I wish I could afford to pay an editor. Someday. That'd be a good goal. I should put that on my dream board. That maybe at the end of the year, towards the end of the year, we could hire an editor. That'd be really cool. A lot of content creators do that. Oh, Michael, the burning sensation. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I had a burning sensation. I think it was the fuzziness. But yeah, that sounds like a nerve thing. I mean, I don't know what the hospital ended up saying, but I know that's common with diabetes and circulation problems, where you get that burning from nerve pain. I hope she's doing better or feeling better. I hope that if she has meds now, that it's helping. I know, Stacy. I know you're okay with the long sub live, but there's a lot of you guys are like ardent followers who are okay with everything. You guys are the exception. You guys are the rare ones. You guys are the unicorns. Most people, we're going into F now. It's like a darker blue. Most people won't tolerate that crap. Most people do not want to sit through more than a couple minutes of a video now. They're being completely trained by this short form video content to that everything should be fast, 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 and super cut and put together into a video less than 5 minutes because I don't have time for this. I got more videos to watch. So you guys are definitely the exception. It's funny because you are, Chelsea, you are a unicorn. You know what? I think I told you guys before about our friend Brandon Ferris. He, a while back, named his rare, his ardent followers. He named them the 2%. I think it was the 2%, because he looked at the data on the back end of his page and found that the people who actually stayed for the entire video instead of leaving just a couple minutes in was like 2% of his viewers. And so that was like the exclusive club, right? The 2%. They were the people who actually knew what was going on in his life and actually watched all his videos and followed. Maybe for us that you guys should be the unicorns. Since Anna loves unicorns so much. Maybe our top followers should be the unicorns. And maybe you should have special unicorn merch and special unicorn badges for your special unicorn powers of being super duper extra supportive and watching all the things. Stacy says, do the lives involve as much prep as a video? It depends. It depends on what we're doing for the video. Tammy says, the young kids don't have the patience. Well, see, that's the thing, Tammy. Interestingly, it's not the young kids that are the issue. It's the older women. So there's this video over on Facebook that's a couple years old from when we first moved into the house, or shortly after we first moved into this house, when we were revealing Anna's bathroom. You know, you guys knew, people who were following knew that we had been working on it for a long time. We probably talked about it on many, many live streams. I probably showed you guys some of the materials, right? And so it all built up into this bathroom reveal. And when we got on for that live, which was roughly, I think, 28 minutes long or something like that, we did what we normally do and we talked to you guys, right? We talk for the first 5 or 10 minutes to get everyone caught up. We talk to say hi to everybody. We talk to give people time to get on, because Facebook traditionally notified you guys 10 minutes late. We would talk, for various reasons before we would get into anything serious. And we did the same thing on this video. And then, the last 10 minutes of the video, maybe 10, 15 minutes, was of us showing Anna the bathroom and doing the big reveal, right? Wouldn't think anything of it. But somehow that particular video has grabbed some traction in the last week. It's gone what we call mini viral. It's not viral, but it's mini viral. It's gained a bunch of traction, and there's a bunch of people seeing that video who have no idea who we are and are new to our page. And I tell you what, if you could see my comment feed on the back end where I administrate comments, you you would be disgusted because it's comment after comment after comment. I've been going and deleting them and even blocking some people because they're just brutal. They're like, come on, get on with it. Show the bathroom already. I don't have time for this. Why do you talk so much? This is not the way we watch video. Like, it's just complaint after complaint after complaint about how long it's taking to get from the beginning of the video to the bathroom reveal, because people are trained that now if you want to see something like a bathroom reveal, it's going to be this super highly edited, cut down, quick 2-minute video. They don't understand that this video was not made for them. This was a live stream that we did for our followers. Just like all our regular videos where we sit and chat with our people. It was not made to be a viral video. We don't care about these people who are coming on and watching it now. It was never the intention. I know, Susan. Susan's like, but they can fast forward. I know, Susan. I know. But they don't. They just sit there and complain. And you can see like comment after comment of people complaining about me talking and how long it's taking. And it's absurd. Let me look. I bet you I literally have been going in there every hour and dealing with them. It's been going on for like a week. It's insanity. Let me see. It's funny because I haven't really posted much in the way of videos on Facebook lately. Really just kind of been directing people to our videos over here. But somehow some of these older videos are getting seen. I guess Facebook decided since we weren't posting on there anymore, they were like, well, we'll just grab a couple of your old videos then and show them around. Okay, never mind. There's nothing right now because it's too late at night. But I don't know. I'll show you next time. Maybe I'll remember to hang on to them so you can see. It's crazy. It's craziness. Vera says, some people aren't happy unless they're complaining. Yeah, but this is a lot of people because it's being seen by a lot of people. And so, let's say 500 people in an hour are seeing it. Roughly 20 of them are complaining and they're the only ones commenting. Everyone else is just watching it, moving on, or, maybe watching a couple minutes of it and saying, forget this crap and moving on. But the complainers, they actually comment. So we'll get like a comment that says, oh, you did a great job. It's such a nice bathroom, or how awesome to make the bathroom more accessible for your daughter. And then there'll be 5 comments in a row of, come on, get on with it. I've got things to do. I'm reading these comments and I'm like, and what does that have to do with us? I don't care. Go do things. I didn't ask you to be here. Oh, people. I don't know what's going on with people. Some people just seem to be a little out of touch. It's like kind of funny, kind of annoying. What are you going to do, They are comments, and a lot of content creators will say, well, they're just comments, leave them, because comments increase engagement. You should be glad you're getting lots of comments. But the thing is, I don't want that garbage on our page. I will sacrifice the increased engagement to have a nice clean page. It's our family page, and it reflects on Anna. That page is going to follow Anna into adulthood. I don't want it full of garbage comments and rude people. So that's why I spend so much time going back and paying attention to the comments and cleaning things up, because when she's 26 and she goes to look at a post on our page, I don't want her to see someone leaving a bunch of nasty comments about how they didn't feel like her hair was brushed well enough, or why didn't I do this or that, or how come I don't tweeze my eyebrows, or whatever garbage someone feels it necessary to let fall off their fingertips today. I want it to be a clean, positive space that she can look back on and be proud of. So I guess that's why I care more than I should. I think I'm almost done with the F's. Getting close. And then after that, I have E's and G's, and we'll be done. Yay. I might actually, if I hustle, I might be able to get this done in under 2 hours. Maybe not. Might be a little over 2 hours, but it's definitely not going to be 3 tonight. I really wonder if Aaron went to sleep. I want to call him and find out. I'm torn between wanting to call him and find out what he's doing and wanting to be a big girl and just let him do what he's doing and not show any interest in what he's doing. You know what I mean? Just let him do his thing. Don't bother him. God. If he's sleeping, let him sleep. If he's drawing, let him draw. If he's scrolling mindlessly on his phone, let him do that. He did a lot of hard work this last week cleaning the house for that interview. He deserves it. He deserves to go 2 hours without hearing me yell, "Babe!" Right? I'm going to do it. I'm going to control myself. Oh, I'm going to run out of pieces. Just need like a couple more. Dang it. I was so hopeful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 more. Hillary, you just ordered a bunch of vitamins. I hope you get some. Thank you, Hillary. Thank you. What kind of vitamins did you get? I had my lab work. See? Look how gross it is. I hate it. I bruise so badly when I get lab work. I had my lab work done the day before yesterday. And my vitamin D, I've been taking this like vitamin D therapeutic dose. It's like crazy. It's like 50,000 IUs a week. But my vitamin D is up. It is up within the normal and reasonable range after being way low, like super deficiently low for a very long time, probably a decade or more. And I don't really notice a difference that I can say like, oh, I feel this and that, and that's because of the vitamin D. But the lab work shows it's working. So I'm very happy about that. And oh my gosh, thank you guys for the super stickers. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Tina. And my cholesterol, the biggest news with that is that my cholesterol has improved by like 50 points, which is insanely awesome. I'm very excited about that because I refused to start that cholesterol medication. My doctor wanted me to, and I said, I'm not doing it. I don't want to take it. And this just shows that I might be able to get it down. We're going in with the E's. Another blue. I might be able to get it down enough that I don't have to. At least not right now. So I'm really excited about that. Because I did not want to have yet another medication in my body. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I go see my doctor this week to go over the lab results, and I really hope she's as excited about it as I am. I'm also looking to titrate up to the next dose of my medication. I would like to go up to the 7.5 for my shots. So I'm hoping she'll call that in this week before I see her, but I might have to see her first. But I've been doing the 5 for 2 months now, and I'm ready to, I feel like I'm ready to go up to the next level. Chris says you need a sticker. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good feeling to see some serious progress happening with my health. Because I tell you guys, last year when my son was here, when I was hurting so much every single day that I could hardly walk across the house without my back being in severe pain and losing my breath. My cholesterol being so high and just constantly feeling like junk every day. I had really lost all hope. I would cry to Aaron regularly about how can I go on like this? Like how can I continue to live this way? If this is what it's like now, what's it going to be like 5 years from now? 10 years from now? I was really, really, really down. Like bottom of the hole down. And I know that some of you noticed. You could tell in my demeanor, my attitude. I didn't think there was any hope of it getting better. So this medication's really made a huge difference for me. And unfortunately, it's stupid expensive. But one way or another, it's been working out so far. My mom's been covering it for us. I can't afford $550 a month right now for medication. We don't have that money. We're barely paying our rent. My mom gave us $1,000 for Christmas, and I used that for my first 2 months. And then she pulled out, I don't even know from where. She found another $550 and gave it to me last month. And now she's done it again this month. And it doesn't feel good to take money from your parents when you're in your 40s. But I wouldn't be able to do this without her. I wouldn't be getting better without her help. So I'm definitely very grateful for her. And for all of you for sticking with us through these hard times. There are some other people who have really gone out of their way to help, to watch everything, to encourage others to watch everything, to follow us to the ends of the earth. You guys are really something else. I tell you. We appreciate you guys so much more than we can ever show you or tell you or explain. All I can really do is just the same thing that I did when I was younger, when I was a single mom, when my older kids were younger. And there were times that we received so much help, like holidays that we would get just bags of stuff from the Goodfellows or from a school group that knew that we were a super low income family and was willing to help. I vowed that I would get to a point in my life where I could pay it forward. And when our page got bigger and we started monetizing and we were in a place financially where we had extra, I did that. I paid it forward. I started the nonprofit. I helped pay off people's bills out of our own money. I did as much as I could, and I will do that again. I will do that again. We will get back to a place where we have extra, and I will again pay it forward because that's the right thing to do, and that's how it should be. but helping with my health is just, it's kind of priceless. Because for a while there, it was really scary. Geez, I'm an emotional person. I do that too much. I'm a crier. Oh. What are you going to do? I am who I am. But seriously, thank you guys for everything. Over the years, over the last few months. Just thank you. You all make a difference in our life. You really do. And I really hope that we make some kind of difference in yours. Oh, I still have quite a few E's left. Tina, maybe a special badge? It's better to let it out. Yeah. No one can ever accuse me of holding in my feelings. No matter if it's sadness or anger or frustration, I will never be accused of keeping my feelings bottled up inside. That is not me. Never has been, never will be. I don't think I could do that if I tried. And Nana, as a token of appreciation to your mama, crochet critter. Yeah. I have to. She says that she's doing it because I've helped her so much over the years. I don't know. I just feel like that's my job. She helped me growing up. She did her thing. She raised me. I turned out pretty okay. Like I'm not so damaged that I'm not functional. So she did a decent job, and therefore she deserves to be taken care of. Like, she's my mom. She gave birth to me. So I don't feel like it's anything she has to pay me back for. It's my job as she gets older to help her out and make sure she's, safe and healthy and whatever. But I definitely appreciate the help right now. And the very second that I no longer need that help, I will start refusing to take it from her. Anna, do you guys have a Barnes and Noble near you? Oh, I don't know. I don't usually go to Barnes and Noble. I mean, I think they typically have one around most places, but I'd have to Google it. I don't know. I'm not sure off the top of my head where one is. Why? What's at Barnes and Noble? Is there something going on? Oh. I think that's it for the the E's. Sorry. I think that's it for the E's. Moving on to the last letter. Okay, I'm not going to make it under 2 hours, but I will definitely make it under 2.5 because there's not that many. But let's get going on the G's. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. These are the G's. Navy blue. Oh, what is that? Look at that. There's like a weird orange. And with the navy blue. At least it's different enough that it was easy to pick out. Sometimes if you get them mixed up and they're too close in color, then you run into trouble. Sorry for the yawning. I think we thought we were going to get really well caught up on rest after the interview last night, but then we were up late watching a movie together, so we didn't get quite as much sleep as we thought we would, which is why I think Aaron is probably sleeping. And like I said, he totally deserves that. He worked really hard. He really did an amazing job. The house looks phenomenal. I mean, I helped, but I give most of the credit to him because he did all of the deep cleaning and he did a great job of it. It's very nice. Walk around the house and I'm just like, wow, this is nice. Between me organizing and getting things put away and him cleaning, it's just feels really nice right now. You were there on Friday and you saw something that Aaron might like. It's a Darth Vader Lego set. Is it like the head of Darth Vader? I think I saw that recently. Like, I guess they call it the bust. Is that what it is? I feel like I saw that recently. We were actually just oh yeah, the Darth Vader helmet. Yeah, we've seen that. We were actually just looking at Lego this morning, funny enough. I bought those Lego flowers. It's probably less expensive on Amazon than it is at Barnes & Noble. But is it this thing? We've seen that before. You know what I found on the on the Lego site when we were looking at Lego this morning? There's a Lego, I think they call it an AT-AT. It's like the walking, kind of like dog-looking thing from Star Wars. The big giant, they're huge, giant machines that transport people. But to me, they're just like basically a Star Wars version of a dog, but in giant form. Anyway, they have a Lego version of that. It's $850. It's some insane like 3,600 pieces. It's literally the size of a medium dog after you build it. I'm not even kidding. Oh, I found an F that I forgot. Oh no. I'll show you guys in a second. Let me get this F in place that I missed. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Like, who spends $850 on a Lego set? Who can afford that insanity? What movie did you watch, Lisa? We watched, I think it's called Elements. Yeah, I think it's called Elements. It's an animated film. Here, let me find it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, this is it. Look at this. See that? And you're like, oh, what's the big deal, right? Look, there's a bunch of people. Look at the scale of that to the people. Look at that. $850. $849.99. Complete insanity. But look at this. Where's the picture? There's a pic. Oh, look at this one. You can see there's like compartments inside the belly of it. But there was a picture of it with a dude that you could really see the scale. Oh, here it is. Look at the size of that thing. Sorry, I'm trying to get the focus. It's on the table there, and it's the size of a medium dog compared to that guy. And I don't think that's just a really small guy. I think it's just a really huge Lego set. I can't even imagine. Even if we had $850 to blow, I wouldn't blow it on that. You know, I could find far better things to spend a spare $850 on. I don't care how much of a Star Wars fan I am. I don't, and I'm not, by the way. But if it were something that I'm a major fan of, I still wouldn't spend that kind of money on a Lego set. It boggles my mind. That's like a serious, hardcore bachelor. But yeah, the things that you find when you go exploring the internet. The reason why we started looking at Lego this morning was because I saw a TikTok video of this guy who was showing off Lego sets, and they were super cool. It was like Lego medical, and it was like the inside of a heart, the inside of the lungs, all made out of Lego. And so I got super duper excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to go find these sets. I have to go find out how much they are, because that would be so cool for Anna and I to do together. She loves that kind of stuff. She's loved anatomy since she was a toddler. Well, I did some digging and it turns out it's not real. It was like some kind of project he did where he kind of either AI or he fabricated them, made up these prototypes. It's not a real Lego kit, unfortunately. None of them. It was really sad. It's like, man, that would have been so cool. I mean, unless they exist, unless it's a different brand. But in my experience, generally the off-brand Lego kits, they're not very good. But yeah, that's how we ended up looking at Lego this morning. Sue says, boys have been doing Legos for years. I know. You picked up a Transformers Lego that's almost 2 feet. That's really cool. Aaron would probably like that. He likes Transformers, of course. What boys don't? Oh, TikTok is not getting banned. That's not going to happen. They've threatened this so many times, and there's no feasible way that it's going to happen. But they like to think so. Jamelle's growling in her sleep. I wish there was a way to know what she's dreaming about when she does that. Sometimes she's growling. Sometimes she's barking. Sometimes she's running. The only time I'm sure of what she's dreaming about is when she's suckling. Like, oh yeah, you're definitely dreaming about your mom. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're down to the last 4. Ooh, I could do them all together. Here we go. Finish it up in one fell swoop. Boom. That's it. We're done. Yay. Ooh, 2 minutes over 2 hours. Oh my gosh, you guys. If I hadn't started sobbing like a fool, I probably could have finished that in under 2 hours. So close. All right, so I'm going to tighten this up. I'm going to go ahead and turn the light off now because I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to try to tighten it up on the edges. I'm going to roll it down first. Actually, I'm going to take it off of here to do it. Yeah, I see some pieces sticking up. Okay, there we go. So you can usually feel them, even if you can't see them. You can feel them when they're sticking up a little bit. I might go in to some of the individual ones and just seat them a little bit better in their hole. And then go over it with the roller. And you'll usually hear a couple of them kind of pop into place. some wax sticking to the edge here that I'm trying to get off of there. And then just use this guy to kind of snug up against the edge. Push everything together. Roll it down again. If you pick it up and look at it at a little bit of an angle, you can see some of the pieces, and then, like I said, you can usually feel them too if they're popped up higher than the rest. Feels pretty good now. I had a couple over in this area. I can tell are not pushed in quite all the way, or at least maybe it's shaped a little differently and it's leaving a little more of a gap. But you're never going to get all of them, so just gonna do the best you can. And of course, with the bigger diamond paintings, this is even a little harder to do at the end because you get so many rows and you're not going to make a bit of difference, 30, 40 rows in from pushing on the edge of things. So on the bigger ones, I would typically stop every now and again and scrunch things together as I go. And that's pretty good. There's one right here. All right, I present to you the black hole. Dun dun dun. Doreen, came out nice. I was so relaxed watching, I fell asleep. That's good. That's good, Doreen. That meant you needed the rest. It did come out nice. They're always very sparkly. Pretty cool. All right, one more down. So that's 4. We do 2 more, we'll be halfway to having them all done for Anna's bedroom decor. All right, guys, I'm going to clean up, check on my husband, and get myself to bed. So thank you all for being here as usual. And we won't be on tomorrow. It's our day off. So I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy your day of rest or your day of worship, your day of relaxation, or your day of work, or whatever the day holds for you tomorrow. And we will see you on Monday. Good night.